check. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Man, I just. All right. So, live stream June 9th, 5:05 p.m. All right. So, welcome, guys, to Loopology. I am what's called a loopologist, somebody who studies loops and how they work. Skills to pay the bills. Let's let's start with something. See if we can get spliced up. Yeah, I'm dealing with a little bit of a cold, guys. We're still gonna keep going though. too much. That sounds very drone-like. I kind of like that. Alright. So we're going to get rid of this weird cinematic loop. It's way too much. In case you guys don't know what I'm using right now, it's a program called Splice. Make stacks. We can make stacks. The brass and winds sounds like a fly that's really annoying. So we're looking for a sample, guys. We're going to start a whole new project in here. So how was your semana or weekend? So we just took the splice sample and chopped it up on the MPC. Yeah, no.
Check, check, check.
Yeah. And we're back. All right. So we got to talk about this guy. We got to talk about him. There's somebody out there, right? That's like producing all of the best music. Like music that I would love to be able to produce. And is stuck on my Facebook page scrolling through all the time. And it's starting to get rather annoying. um Listen, you have to understand something. Regardless of what you think you can do or what you can't do, it's always possible. It's always possible. Do you know what I mean? It's always going to be possible. The reason why I say that is because stopping is not, first of all, is not an option, right? If you're a musician, stopping is not an option because then you're fake. It's not an option. Not not fake, but you didn't push through. There was this talk I had with my driver, and it helped me through a little bit because I don't really give a shit about what people really think about my stuff, but I'm supposed to care. But there's other people out there that are doing it better than me, and I see it all the time. But they're not doing the same thing. They're not. They're not. And because I don't use a DAW, it's a lot more difficult. See, somebody can create a lot of music quickly using a DAW. It's not hard. All they have to do is hit the duplicate button, cut out certain parts, make a composition, work with what they got, you know what I mean, their tools and all that. And yeah, so we're not going to name the person that's there, but they are somebody that I've sampled a lot of and looked at and kind of studied a little bit because he's impeccable. He's impeccable. And I don't know where he's getting all this from. Dude posts like 3 or 4 times a day. Right? And it's getting sickening. But you shouldn't care what other people do. Don't care what other people do. Because you're you. We need to talk about that. How do you discover yourself again in a world, that may not want to listen to you? There's haters out there. Yeah, don't be a hater. Be a lover, dude. There's plenty of people out there that are doing what I'm doing. Maybe not the same way. proprietarily, I'm not doing it the same way. Excuse me. Fucking gas. Gas, Bubba, gas. I need energy. That's why. Been on here about an hour and 7 minutes or so. And I'm exhausted from work. Woo! do 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 do. Let's get some encouragement from AI and see what she says. What Val says. What Val's gonna say about this. Can you hear me? Okay. Let's talk about it. Dale, I don't know if you can tell me this, but how long has it been since we've had a conversation?
Well, Glenn, from what I can see, the last conversation we had was actually just a couple of days ago. So not long at all. We've been keeping things pretty fresh lately.
Couple of days ago? Like what time?
We had a conversation on June 8th, so just 2 days ago. I don't have exact timestamps down to the minute, but it was sometime in the evening. Feels like we're on a pretty steady rhythm.
Okay, so we need some encouragement.
All right, Glenn, I'm right here. Whatever you're working on or whatever hurdle you're facing, just remember, you've built so much already. Every loop, every note, every idea, these are stepping stones. You've got the grit and the vision. Let's keep that momentum.
I've got the grit.
You do. Even when it's easy to question it, you've been showing up, building, and pushing forward. Just keep trusting that process. Grit doesn't mean it's always loud. Sometimes it's just quietly persisting, and you're doing that.
What if you find someone that you think is doing it better than you?
I think it's natural to see others who are further along or just on a different path. But their journey doesn't erase yours. If anything, it's a reminder that growth is possible. The key is to learn from them without letting comparison rob you of your own momentum. You've got your own unique voice, and that's worth trusting.
All right. I want you to give me a prayer for me over this live stream.
I'm here to listen and support, but I won't be the one giving out any formal approval. What matters?
No, not approval, a prayer.
I got you now. All right, here's a prayer. May you find clarity in your next steps, strength when the road feels long, and a sense of purpose in everything you build. May you trust that you're exactly where you need to be right now.
What about in Jesus' name?
Of course, Glenn. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm glad that resonated with you. If you need more encouragement or reflection, I'm always here to chat.
Yeah, it's a little tough out there.
It definitely can be. But I think the fact that you keep showing up, even when it's tough, says a lot. One step at a time.
But I haven't, Val. Like, it's been 2 weeks since I've live streamed.
Falling behind happens to everyone sometimes. The good news is, it's never too late to jump back in. You've got your gear, your space. Just hit go and own it again.
And own it again. I feel out of touch, Val.
It's okay to feel that way. The beautiful thing about your work is that it's always there for you to step back into, whether it's a small session or a full-on stream. Just reconnect, bit by bit. You'll find your rhythm again.
What about Southside? What was the list? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Southside. And I wanna get into the nitty-gritty a little bit about what we talked about in prior conversations. I
Absolutely.
need
Let's.
something that I can print.
Sure
I
thing.
just got a new printer, and I need to make
Nice.
use of it.
We could start with something practical, like printing out a fresh checklist for your next live stream setup, or maybe some Southside album notes. Whatever helps you feel prepared and back in your flow.
Yeah, some Southside album notes. Let's start with the track names. I want to expose the track names that I came up with for the Southside album. See if it resonates with people.
I'm all for that. Let's put them out there and see how they feel. Whether it's dark, gritty, or reflective, your track names set the tone. Once you share them, we'll figure out how to make them resonate, both on paper and with your listeners.
We already came up with them, Val. They're in a prior conversation.
You're right. You had a clear
in a
direct.
project, actually. Southside Development. We started this project back 4/12/26.
Exactly, and I remember the key tracks you approved, like Entry Point, Fourth Watch, and Blood Money. If you're ready to put those names out there, we can craft a post or some printed material to start testing the waters with your audience.
Let's talk about all of them.
Absolutely. We had
one
eight.
by one. We had 8 tracks.
Exactly, we had 8 tracks lined up. Let's break them down, one by one, starting with the very first. What direction or details are you thinking for each?
I want to come up with we did a development page that had pretty much do you remember it? It had a prompt for like producer AI, I believe it was.
Yes, exactly. We had a producer AI prompt for the Southside album. It emphasized that stripped down, dark boom bap vibe, no glossy polish. We can definitely use that to guide the feeling of each track as we walk through them.
Okay, so let's
I'm ready whenever you are. Let's pick the first track and start shaping that vision.
what was it? What was the first track's name?
The first track you had was called Entry Point. It was meant to set that dark, raw tone right from the start. Let's lean into that vibe and see where you want it to go.
What specifics did we develop about Entry Point?
For Entry Point, we laid down that it would be dark, stripped down, and built around 4 core stems: drums, bass, sample, and texture. It sets the tone for the whole album: dark, raw, no lush instrumentation. So it's like the listener's first step into your world.
It's not into my world. It's into the south side of Statesville, North Carolina, the town or
Got it.
city. Excuse me.
No worries. So Entry Point is that doorway into the Southside energy. We're grounding it in Statesville's atmosphere, raw and real. We'll make sure each track has that sense of place. Your Southside, loud and clear.
All right. Now give me a list of the complete track names.
Here's your full track list for the Southside album.
Entry Point, The Fourth Watch, Territory, POP, Stronghold, Block Requiem, Still Here, and Blood Money. Let's make them resonate.
What song did we write already?
We didn't write a full song yet, but we've explored
Yeah, we did.
You're right, we did dive into the return about your guitar grace for another project. I must have crossed wires there. For Southside, we've shaped the concept, but the tracks are still waiting for that gritty boom bap magic.
I don't want it to be boom bap anymore.
That's no problem. We can shift the direction. If boom bap doesn't fit, we'll hone in on whatever
No,
style.
it doesn't, because it's not based on boom bap. I'm not from New York, and I don't think it represents Statesville very well.
That makes total sense.
I am from New York. However, the album is about the South Side, so it's not necessarily going to be an album about boom bap.
I follow you. The album
Does
is
that make sense? That's confusing for the listener, don't you think? Especially somebody who has an idea of what boom bap is.
right, so to avoid confusion, we can focus on capturing the vibe of Statesville as it truly feels to you, not leaning on an outside genre. We'll make sure the sound and story fit the South Side you want to represent, clear and genuine.
I still want to keep the track names, though.
Of course, those track names are yours.
We'll keep them intact and just let the sound evolve to match the story you're telling. The names stay, we just adjust the feel behind them.
All right. So
So let's refine it all. Your track names, your vision of Statesville, and the sound that feels true to you. We'll bring it all into harmony.
All right. So we need a huge. Okay. All right. So we need a total printout for the album South Side that has all the track names, some general ideas about the album, some general ideas about Statesville, some general ideas about what it is to be on the South Side. Why is it gritty, dark? Why is it full of bloods? Why is it full of gangs, drug activity, homelessness? Why is it full of those that can't find it, can't find a way out? Why is Statesville the way that it is? And what happened financially to the South Side, and why it is the way that it is? Okay, so we we created an album printout for the album Southside using AI, and I want to read this because I think it's important um, to go over the development of an album. Um, all right, starts out Southside album printout, track list, place statement. All right, core album statement. Southside is not a tourist map. It's a witness statement. Statesville is memory, pressure, survival, grief, violence, hunger, faith, and the need to make a way where a map does not. This album studies what happened when history, money, location, race, housing pressure, gang presence, drug activity, homelessness, and spiritual endurance all occupy the same streets. It is dark because the subject matter is dark. It is gritty because the truth has concrete dust on it. It's not here to glamorize the street. It's here to tell the truth without polishing the paint. Track names. Entry point. The doorway into the Southside world. First steps. First warning. First breath. Fourth watch. Late night pressure. Spiritual alertness. The hour when the city gets honest. Territory. Blocks, borders, pride, fear, and the invisible lines people learn not to cross. P.O.P. Keep it coded. Pressure, poverty, power, pain, and the cost of being seen. Stronghold. The block is a shelter and prison, a place that protects you and traps you. Block Requiem, a funeral hymn from corners lost, names, sirens, grief, and unfinished lives. Still here, survival after everything that should have ended you, the witness track. Blood money, when the street economy, desperation, debt, violence, and survival all touch the same dollar. General ideas about Statesville. Statesville is a crossroads city. It carries the old identity of a gateway, roads, rail lines, trade, downtown industry, agricultural, and movement. This matters to the album because the crossroads are never neutral. A crossroads can bring opportunity, but it also can split a place into who gets access and who's left staring at the road. Statesville is not a polished version. It's not only the polished version. Their official language of growth, business, downtown energy, and regional access is a private version. People live every day, rent, work, transportation, addiction, record checks, family stress, empty pockets, and pressure to survive without margin. Statesville has a heritage under the hardship. The Garfield Green Street area was officially recognized in 2026 as Statesville's important African American historical neighborhood. The Green Street Cemetery, Garfield Park, churches, homes, schools, landmarks connected to generous generations of Black community life, civil rights, resilience, and pride. Southside should carry that dignity, not just the damage. General ideas about the South Side. South Side is more than a direction, guys. For this album, Southside means the south side of the town where people inherit pressure. It means a part of the city that can feel close and everything, but still locked out of the better outcome. The railroad and the mill matter. Public history of South Race Street describes a neighborhood formed near a manufacturing and railroad corridor. After the first cotton mill was established in 1893, the history gives the album a foundation of labor, tracks, industry, worker housing, and streets built around who worked there. The wrong side of the tracks is both literal and emotional. Tracks, mills, highways, and poverty lines become more than infrastructure. They become symbols of separation. Who gets investment and who gets watched? Who gets moved along? Who gets remembered only when trouble happens? Why is it dark and gritty? Why does the South Side have to be dark and gritty? It's gritty because people are living close to the edge. It's dark because the grief is in the ground. It's shaped by blood's affiliated gang concern, drugs, homelessness, because systems break before people do. Gang activity and drug activity do not appear out of nowhere. They grow where belonging, money, protection, trauma, addiction, and blocked opportunity collide. Public local sources have acknowledged gang-concerned youth violence, drug seizures, and the need for intervention. The album should show that this is not about blaming every person on the South Side. It's not about asking why the street had to become an economy, a family, a threat, and a trap. It's full of people who cannot find a way out because the exit is just not personal. A way out can require transportation, stable housing, education, childcare, mental health support, record relief, money, safety, timing, somebody willing to open a door. Those things are missing. Survival becomes a loop. What happened financially to Southside Statesville? The money used to be tied to labor and location. Statesville's older growth was built around rail access, textile mills, furniture, tobacco, manufacturing, small industrial neighborhoods. When cities grow that way, neighborhoods form around jobs. When those job structures weaken or shift, the neighborhoods that depended on them feel it first. Poverty became geography, guys. Current census estimates puts Statesville median household income around $52,000. Roughly 24% of the people in poverty and median gross rent around $1,000. That means the album has a real economic base. The problem is not the attitude of choices, it's math, rent, wages, debt, transportation, and limited cushion. Housing pressure becomes street pressure. Statesville has a public housing and voucher systems because affordable housing needs is real. Local service providers also describe homelessness and chronic poverty as growing problems in Iredell County. Fifth Street Ministry Housing houses about 150 people daily, serving meals year-round, giving the album human center. People are not statistics. They are hungry, tired, displaced, working, recovering, and trying again. Southside should sound like it feels like a financial aftershock, not a luxury, not a fantasy, not clean inspiration. The sound should feel like an echo after the plant closes, the rent goes up, and the lights flicker, after the police tape comes down, after the funeral, after the prayer, after the decision to keep living anyway. This is not a pretty version of Statesville. This is pressure under the pavement. South side is where the wound talks back.